This is delightful, and we're going to talk about the magic. But first, we're going to hang out and wait for people to jump on and join us. And I'm going to share the video because delightful.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Kara.
Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. Thank you for sharing your game with me. So this is really funny. I'm choreographing a musical at one of the schools here.
Oh, cool.
And sorry, I'm trying to find the video on Facebook. Normally I get notified. There it is. And the kids, while we were like rehearsing, the kid who does the sound had my phone because we were rehearsing outside because of everything going on. And he goes, you got a notification for Kara, the blonde unicorn, and something about poop. And I was like, oh, you guys want to watch? So now all the kids know. It's so funny. It turned into like quite the thing for a while. They thought it was so funny. And it's all high schoolers, so
yes.
It was pretty funny.
I love
Well, it's the middle schoolers, but the high schoolers were the one that were like, wait, what? This game's about poop and you're wearing a unicorn horn? And I was like, yeah, you guys didn't know?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So now, there's 30 kids from Toledo Christian that know that I'm a giant weirdo.
Yes. I mean, I feel like we're all weirdos. It's just a matter of time before people discover.
When do they discover? But what level of weirdo are you at?
What kind of weird crap are you into?
Literally. Thank you, Hank Hill, also known as Brian. I figured it out. He's making fun of me in the comments.
That's funny.
Also, I thought at first glance, I thought he said it takes a minute to poop up. And then I was like, poop.
Yeah, you see fecal references everywhere when you've been doing this long enough.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
It's craptivating.
I tried not to spit on Brian's laptop there. He was so mad. That was a good one. Yeah. Love it. Here for it. All right. So, yeah, you're the guy that made the world's #2 card game.
Yeah.
PooPocalypse.
If we ever hit #1 in the world, I'll just have to retire it.
It would be so weird if it made #1 because then
it would be
it'd be about pee, and that's not as much fun as poop.
Super conflicting.
Not as much fun.
People would be like, this makes no sense.
Right. So I gotta tell you, when this came in the mail and I opened it up and I was like, what? My eyes got all big and I was like, Brian. And then I opened it up and I was like, this is the best thing. Who is this person? Can we be friends? This is amazing. This speaks to my inner unicorn spirit in so many levels. Poop is forever funny.
Poop is I describe it as everyone's having an affair. They poop once or twice a day, but they never talk about it. And so it's just this taboo relationship that they aren't honest about, and nor do they pretend they don't do it. So whatever.
I love to describe it as an affair because no one talks about it.
No one does. Can get steamy. What other?
Right, messy. Prolonged. Okay, so I feel that does make sense because I feel dudes in college, or at least the dudes I knew in college, were openly talking about their poop, but now they're all dads and nobody talks about their poop. So it kind of goes for college. You talk about whoever you're doing it with.
Sure.
You don't do that now as an adult.
No barriers, no boundaries. Yeah. I'm sure we could go on this for a while.
We totally could just keep going down this road. And at some point, Brian's going to be like, stop talking. I'll be like, I'm sorry.
This went down a dark, dark turn.
Such a dark path. I enjoy it. Okay, so is this your first game?
Yeah, this is my first game. Yeah. So
congratulations on coming out with a banger.
Thanks. An explosive
an explosive banger.
Banger. What other?
Just a total boom.
Just a lot of just a bowel movement of sorts. It's become a movement. Yeah. So this is my first game. I work for Harmon Brothers. We're the guys who did the Squatty Potty and Poopery commercials. So like, I have this
Those
weird.
are like my favorite commercials.
Oh, good.
You work for those guys? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. The one with the rainbow unicorn poop is
Yes.
it speaks to me on so many levels. Really? You work for that?
Yeah, totally. Yep. Yeah, so I helped write some of the Squatty Potty ads. So I have this kind of weird kind of skill set of writing poop jokes just because it's my job, and we handle some taboo, clients. And I was like, man, I want to do something. I can't make anything. Maybe I can make a card game. And so that was kind of the genesis about a year ago. I call it the epiphany moment. Don't know if I saw like dog turds in the park or whatnot, but man, I was just like,
you're like, I got this. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, so over the last year I've been working on it, and just launched about a month ago. So
that's awesome. Hi, Debbie and Brian. Yes, I can see the messages coming in from YouTube. So thank you. Sorry, I had to like quickly do some housekeeping there because this is the first time we're streaming to both platforms. So watch me, friends.
That's crazy.
Okay. I can't get off of this. So also, like, you work for the company that has done the commercials for Poopery and Squatty Potty, and you make the poop jokes.
Yeah.
Like, is your office just full of like those stress squeezy things, but it's the poop emoji ones?
It should
and
be.
Like, you guys have like your own stockpile of Poopery, and every toilet has its own Squatty Potty. P.S. I have.
They did, but people kept stealing them. So like, yeah, right. A product's good when like somebody will like steal however dirty Squatty Potty from the shared company bathroom.
Oh, that is glorious. Oh, golly. That just made my day. Oh, that's fantastic. Yep, Brian and I have too. Oh, and we have a travel one. It's great. We take it on our cruise. It's perfect.
It's you know what I've come to realize, like I love Squatty Potty so much that like when I'm going on vacation, I totally should get a travel one.
Yeah, it's the best.
So much. I'm like hooked on a Squatty Potty. I think my colon or whatever that muscle is, the
one that holds it up.
Yeah, the muscle that puts a kink in the hose. That's how we described it. I think it's gotten weak. I've become dependent on a Squatty Potty, and that's Squatty Potty's whole like master plan. Just get hooked.
I love it. I love it so much. Have you met the Poopery chick?
Bethany, like the woman pooping on the toilet.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I have.
Is she hilarious in real life? Because
she's great.
Like,
yeah, she's
hilarious.
She's a great. Yeah, she's like actually very polite and like down to earth in real life.
Fantastic. I love those commercials. They're so funny. Okay, so obviously that led to your poop game, but I can't remember where I was reading this at. If it was in your directions, which P.S. I loved this. Like straight up, I was like, it looks like they opened Notepad and drew directions.
I totally did. Totally prototype directions right now, but boy, did I draw that in Notepad.
Please, please do this for your real directions because it is so good. So I don't know if I read it in here or if I read it on I don't know where I read it, but basically, like, you've always thought poop was funny, and your mom was like not impressed that you thought poop was so funny.
Yeah, poop was like the forbidden fruit in my house. Like my mom so against it. She hated it. Threatened to kick us out of the house if we I don't know. So it's funny. It's ironic that the path you steer your children away from is inevitably the one that they'll gravitate towards. So
check out this comment from Brian. This conversation sure went to the pooper.
It did. It's crappening.
All of the puns today. I love it. Okay, so tell me, like, you figured you wanted to make a game about poop. How did
Yeah.
you get to what it is now?
Yeah. So for about like 7 months, I just played with like some note cards that I made. This is like a copy of some of them. They're just like very like hand drawn,
Oh, that
crude
is
in
fantastic.
every way. Just like, yeah, it's like brown paper bag surprise. So I just kind of like made these up and then played with them for a few months and kept refining, kept like throwing out ones I didn't like and stuff. And then I have a great artist friend who I just love working with. His name's Nate Hardiman, and then he started to kind of iterate on the designs, and yeah, that's kind of the process. Just playing with family, trying to beat the jokes, trying to improve gameplay mechanics. I talked to, I don't know if you know Jeff Beck from Grandpa Beck's Games. He helped me a lot, and another lady named Leslie Pearson from Taco versus Burrito. Both of them have been so awesome and so mentory to me. I think that's a word.
If not,
yeah,
it is now.
It is now.
But that's words.
The process. So yeah, it's been good.
That's cool. Were you into tabletop gaming prior to this?
Just as a hobby, just as like, I mean, and I mean, I think everyone has different levels of like tabletop gaminess.
100%. 100.
I'm like so
like I don't
level.
do like D&D. I don't do magic if it lasts longer than an hour. I like high five. I have the attention span of like a 12-year-old, so like not done.
Yes. Oh, Kara, I think we are connecting. My wife calls board games. She says they're called board games for a reason because yeah, she gets so bored. We played, I think Settlers of Catan is like pretty, I don't know, that's like one of the most, that's about as far as I'll go in terms of like commitment to time.
I've never played Settlers of Catan. No one judged me. And I have no desire to because it seems like it takes forever. It probably doesn't. It's probably just my like perception of it.
Well, it's totally fine. Anyways, I played with my wife when we were dating, or before we were dating. She like walked away mid-game, and I wasn't sure if she walked away because she didn't like me or the game. It was like really.
Were you like so
like
bloody? Which way is this going? I have definitely done that to Brian on more than one occasion. But like he knew. So we used to go to like a local game shop every Friday to play games with our friends. And like after a while they all just learned like if it's too heavy of a game, I'll play one round and then I'm probably gonna go read comic books.
They're just like, no offense, man, but
like they know. They're like, all right, like that was too much. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go that way.
Yeah, I'm totally.
Yeah, so your wife's not alone.
Yeah, and I mean that was my litmus test for this game was like if I can engage Allie, my wife, then I think it's a good balance. So
yeah, well, that's awesome. I really enjoyed like the whole building of a pyramid thing. Where did you come up with that?
Yeah, so that was the first sort of thing I came up with. I think it was inspired by the theme. Just sort of like, initially it was like this like very big pyramid. And then I'm like, oh, this game's going to take forever. But then just doing the 1, 2, and 3 levels, it just kind of fit with the theme of a poop shape.
It does. I was just thinking, I was like, I wonder if I had to do poop. Because it's like the perfect poop size.
That's right. I'm thinking about doing like some printable playmats, to have like the actual poop shape. That might be fun.
But what if you made it so it looked like a castle? Like it's shaped like a poop, but then it's kind of like gray with like bricks and then like. Okay. Hear me out. Where the mouth is could be like your little gate thingy that would like come down and go over your moat of urine.
Oh, gross! You found my line. I was scooping what you were pooping up until that point, but now I'm just like a moat of urine. Oh, man.
Okay, well, you can make it like a moat of toilet water. I don't know.
Toilet water, totally fine. Do you know what I've learned in this process? It's like there's millions of years of evolution telling people not to eat poop. And so I like everyone thinks they like poop, but they don't really like it. And so it's all like being a step away almost. So I've like had to try and find that like
that line.
Actual poop. It's like personified poop or like a turtle, like something like this that's like it's been a good trial and error process.
Yeah. Like you find out what everyone's line is, and obviously I bulldoze those suckers down.
Your line is like way over there.
Yeah. Like I don't really have a line. We talk about this at work that like I really don't have one and I don't have a filter. Yeah. It's bad. So anyways, yeah. So obviously you do like work with puns and stuff. So that was the thing that got me as I was like going through the cards. I was laughing so hard. I should have gone on all of them. So like the Abraham Lincoln log 407 poops ago. And every time like I read like the little talking thing, of course you have to do it in a voice.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Like if you
don't put that in the rules.
Like, yes, you must say it in a voice. Vladimir Putin, motherland, something. Yes. And then Princess Pebbles, this was one of my favorites.
Okay.
Everyone can say, float my fluffies. Like, for whatever reason, it was very much the Wicked Witch of the West in my head for her voice.
Right.
But this like cracks me up. So you're taking like different types of poop and you're making them funny and cartoony, and this is great.
And safe, hopefully safer.
Safer, yes. So that's funny. Now it makes so much more sense that like that's what you do for your day job. Just make poop jokes for Squatty Potty and Poopery. That's fantastic.
It's living the dream. Yeah, totally defying my mom.
I just have like a vision of you coming home for Thanksgiving. She's like, how's work going? Well, great. Let me tell you about this joke that I made about a unicorn pooping out rainbow poop while using a Squatty Potty. It was great. She's like horrified carving the turkey.
Yeah, there have been many like family dinner conversations around poop and stuff. So
that is fantastic. I love it. So what was like the hardest part about this for you?
Man, I don't know. I mean, probably the Kickstarter part. Like I loved creating the game. I was so like, I don't know. It's fun playing and play testing and refining it as you go. It's just you get to play and take down notes. But like getting towards the end, I felt like 50% of the work was that like last 5% of the project. It was hard.
Dude, doing like a Kickstarter is terrible. Terrible. Did you do your own page?
Yeah, so I worked with my friend.
Man, that's so hard.
Illustrator. Yeah.
Props to you guys.
It was definitely like so many things I hadn't done. And like I think going in it, if I were to do it again, I think it would be a lot less intimidating to me.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. Like there's so much I hadn't ever done before, and so it was all kind of learning it firsthand.
Right. So Rachel got really excited because she has seen all of those commercials. Rachel popped in late. So,
awesome.
His daytime gig is helping those folks with their commercials. Pretty awesome. And I popped in the comment his Kickstarter. So go check it out. I'm thoroughly impressed that this is your first one and you did all of this with your buddy.
Yeah.
Like it's so hard. You. Oh my gosh, the toilet gif that's blowing up. Oh, that's Did you make that?
Yeah, my friend did. He helped me make it. So
he did. Oh, it's so good. That's a good one. Yeah, like you have all these amazing gifts and stuff on here, and I was like, man, if he did all this by himself, What a champ.
So, I learned about the software called, so a lot of those I made on a software called Video.
Okay.
It lets you just animate a lot of things. It's like super easy drag and drop animator type thing. So, that's, well, it's not as hard as it looks is what I mean to say. So.
It looks real hard. Rachel, late. I'm never late. Things just don't start till I arrive. I forgot. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Is never late. Rachel has a squatty potty. Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes. Like everyone has a squatty potty. My first one was an off-brand squatty potty, but now I have a real squatty potty. Squatty potty. Squatty potty.
I know that song.
Just, things are great. Oh, no one is ever going to pay you to tell poop jokes, your mom in 1997. And they did. Do you just like sometimes call and you're like, Mom, people are paying me for poop jokes. It's great.
It's great. Well, I know how much my mom loves me because she's been very supportive in this process.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because I don't think I've ever heard my mom fart. I don't think I've ever heard her. I've never heard her I think she uses caboose as butt. Totally Victorian era politeness. So the idea that she's
so
backed me at the highest level and telling all her friends, I'm like, yes.
That is so
I know how much you love me because you hate this.
I feel like your mom is becoming Beverly Goldberg level supporting mom. That's just going to be over the top supporting you, but also going to be like, did you make? It's going to be great. Good for you, man.
If I ever kill anyone, if I ever murder anyone, my mom's going to be my biggest supporter. I already know.
Oh, he didn't do it at all. He was at home with his squatty potty writing jokes about poop. How dare you? Yes. It's going to be great. Your mom sounds awesome.
Yeah, very supportive.
So you funded in 27 minutes, which is really, really awesome and blows my mind. And we said it before, but I got out of that page. So your project is 3,139% funded.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid. That's solid, man.
Thank you. We've been very humbled. Totally so grateful for all the support we've had. So
is it just a totally wild ride to have your game so super funded?
Yeah. I was I have no idea how this is gonna go. Absolutely no expectations at all. So
did you do any what are the words I'm looking for? Marketing ahead of time? Did you do any sort of targeting, or was it I put it on Kickstarter, cross my fingers, hope for the best, and people were like, bye.
So I prayed to the algorithm gods. They heard my prayer. They told me, they spoke to my heart and my bowels. No, so I did a little bit of pre-spend before the campaign to direct people to the I think I tested some messaging and some images and stuff like that. And so I was able to get, a few people interested in following the page and joining the Facebook group. And then, had some friends share it, had some, I did a partnership actually with Squatty Potty where they have a card in the game and then they blasted their list when we launched.
Is there how did I miss this card? Do I have it?
It is not in your deck yet, but I wonder if I have it here.
I got so excited, and Rachel says, well done.
Oh, thanks, Rachel. So the Squatty Potty card lets you poop twice as fast. So you can lay 2 poops down in one action. Let me see if
I feel like you're totally BFFs with the Squatty Potty people, and you were in a meeting, and you're like, "Wait, guys, check this out real quick while we're drinking our coffee, because it totally makes your bowels move. I'm making a game about making your bowels move," and they're like, "What?" At least I hope that's how that went down, and if it didn't, I'm gonna be real sad.
I have a feeling you were in that meeting that we had all together. It's exactly how it went down.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, dang. I'll have to send it to you later. I think we had it on our page somewhere. But
okay. on the Kickstarter page? Because now I'm gonna roll.
You know, it's on our. Hold on. Let me just.
Or I'll go to the Facebook page and I'll find it. I'm gonna find it. Squatty Potty page. Rachel, I think I had that same action with my Squatty Potty. Heck yeah.
All right, can you see? I wonder if this is bright enough. Whoop.
Oh my gosh! Look at how cute that Squatty Potty is.
Yeah, so you poop twice as fast.
That's fantastic. Oh my goodness. Hi, Travis. I'm so excited that you're watching my video, and I'm super pumped that you happen to stumble upon this. And I really look forward to our cruise in February. So I met Travis on a gaming cruise.
Oh, wow.
And he is a D&D guy, and he's totally cool. And you can lay 2 poops down in a turn. Oh my gosh. So right now we're talking about Johnny's game, PooPocalypse, Travis. And I'm so excited that you're here. PooPocalypse. So now you know why we're talking about poops. And this will be coming on the cruise. And I'm fully expecting you to play it with me. So if you want to, there you go, Johnny. If you want to go on a cruise in February, got a gaming cruise. It's going out of New Orleans.
Next February.
Yeah. Okay. Coming out of New Orleans, we're going to Mexico, Belize, 2 other places.
Nice.
Yeah, but moral of the story, it's really fun, and there's a lot of other gamers, and you can game as much or as little as you want, and yeah, it's a delight. So there you go. Random side note, I just got. He's now sending poop emojis.
Please fill all the chats with poop.
Like if everyone would just like comment with a bunch of poop emojis right now and just fill the whole thing.
Drop a big deuce in the comments, please. Please.
Just the biggest deuce.
Just the biggest one wins. Whoever can do the longest continuous drain of shizzes, you win. You win something.
I don't know what, but it would be awesome. I love it. Okay, so back to talking about your Kickstarter page. Yeah. So a lot of different options. You've got your shipping. Ooh, you're going to lots of different countries. Did you have to? Oh, Rachel gave us a chocolate bar.
Oh, Rachel. That is appetizing.
Right? You've reached most of your stretch goals. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm one stretch goal behind. I have to like come up with another one. They were like, I wasn't planning that far ahead, guys. So
you're like surprised, like why? Why? Ooh, Rachel's hitting us up with the poop. I love it.
Okay.
I love that my video is the top one where I'm sitting on the potty. Thank you, appreciate it. Aw, Dad and Dude, they're playing. That's cute. Is this you? Oh my goodness, look at how cute you are. Little kids are adorable.
Yeah, from a young age. I've been pooping for as long as I can remember.
You're a good pooper.
Thank you. I've been practicing. You know, it takes time. Like a lot of people, they don't practice enough. I intentionally practice. And yeah, it's great.
Oh my gosh, we're getting so many poops in the comment. So Brian asked, how were you able to adjust to the high funding?
One day at a time.
Right?
Like I said, I'm like, we just hit our last stretch goal. I'm like, I don't know what we can do for the next ones. Help me out. So I don't know. I've had a lot of like mentored advice from people.
Yeah.
And so it's like, guys, what should I do? Kind of a thing.
Right.
Flying by the seat of my pants. So
there you go. So Rachel has had a bunch of games on Kickstarter. She's with Mintworks. Those people, if you know those.
Oh,
games.
Cool. Nice,
nice. Rachel, we're gonna ask you a question. Maybe you can help us out. So when your game's like super fun and you got to come up with more stretch goals, like what is your process for that? Pop it in the comments. She sent Poop Kitty Poop. That's pretty adorable.
Poop Kitty Poop. Nice.
Yep.
I don't have a kitty poop yet. I do have rabbit raisins.
Okay, rabbit raisins. Travis, it pooped up on my phone. I love all the poop tons.
Let's go down this hole. Let's go down this
I love this.
Hole.
I love it. So obviously in your game, you have like some historical figures that you have added to it. Hold on, I'm pulling some out so we can talk about them. Like, did you always know that you wanted to, or was it like you were joking one day about one famous person changing up their name, and you were like, wait, who else can I do this to? All the peoples. Like, that's pretty much how this would go for me in my brain.
Yeah, no, it was that. It was just riffing. It's like, okay. Oh, you know, Abraham Lincoln Lago, that'd be fun. And yeah, Queen Elizabeth.
I'm the number one of number twos.
I just hope none of these people, like, she's one of the only people alive. Oh, yeah. I wondered if some people might think Joan of Arc was disrespectful, but
I don't think so. This one, I was crying. I was laughing so hard. Mother Lord.
Vladimir Putin.
Oh, so Rachel says that her product doesn't really allow for many additional stretch goals to be added, so we just have to have space them out quite a bit, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay,
I don't know.
Cool. Great.
Yes, different things for different people. Too small to add last context. Yeah, that's true, because your stuff comes in mint tins.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's awesome. Putin.
This cracks me up. And like the green and the long fingernails, these are fantastic. Who was your artist? Is it like...
His name is Nate Hardiman. He's phenomenal. He's never done any games before. I hope he gets. Actually, I hope I can just keep him.
Napoleon Bonaparte. Oh, what a boom. This one killed me. Oh, okay. Brian says because she uses tins, she has to order like 5,000 at a time.
Whoops. Oh, yeah, it's a huge,
way different
huge order.
Okay, so now that like this one's like funded and you gotta do like the whole production side, which like, you know, kind of goes to them and they print it and you don't have to worry about it. Are you working on another game?
Well, I'm actually working on an expansion pack for this game as part of it. So yeah, so we have the explosive expansion, which I completed. One of it. We have 2 expansions, so you can. But the second one is Magic the Splattering.
Oh my gosh! Stop.
So this is what it is. Magic the Splattering. It's a fantasy expansion pack.
Oh my gosh! Shut up! Oh, that's so.
So
bye,
you can get it.
I love you. Stay regular.
Stay regular. So yeah, Magic the Splattering. We're gonna have like Harry Plopper, Ron Squeasley, Hermione Hemorrhoids.
Oh my gosh,
she can
Ron
say
Squeasley.
She can say Mudblood. Got lots of ideas. This is one we just barely finished for it. This is Smeargle.
My gosh. This is so funny. Oh my goodness. This is
looking at his precious that he just found. So anyway.
This is like 20-year-old Kara's dreams, because I was still that person in college that was like, poop is funny. This is great.
This is great. So that we're hard at work. We're trying to finish this expansion and then not, trying to deliver on time and everything. So
oh my goodness. So everything you're working on right now. Yeah. Brian, I can't believe you just put that in the comments. Kara's has rallies today. She's good. We had rallies for dinner. Yup. And then we went to the park to play basketball, and then I ran home. So that's now on the internet for everyone to know.
That's right. Yeah, that's one way to be regular.
Right, exactly. So are all your games poop related then?
All of the games I've made so far, counting, just this one, yes. So far, they are all poop related.
Yes, 100%. Megan is confirming that I am still a poop is funny person now. It's true. It's true. It never stops being funny.
There's people that think poop is funny, and then there's people that are closeted poop lovers. There's water closeted.
You're one of the two. Something in between. I love it. That's so funny. So poop is your life now. That's probably pretty accurate for you. Poop is your life now. You do it at work. You do it at home.
Do it recreationally. Yeah. Once, twice a day.
Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, this is great. I love every moment of this. So since this is like your first game, what is something that you wish you knew going in?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'll have a lot of lessons that I'll take. I have to kind of wrap my mind around them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be. I definitely like made a bunch of mistakes to start. I like hired people to come on board that weren't the right fit. And I think just making sure that you feel it out, you take your time to get it right. I think it saves a lot of time in the in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. And then I feel like there's just a lot I didn't know. I didn't know how to make a website funnel, or didn't know how to make a Kickstarter page. And so did a lot of like poking around instead of just kind of getting to it. I mean,
it's also kind of how you have to learn it.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think there's like a step-by-step how to create a game. Like, I don't think that's the thing. Also, Travis, I love your little emoji story. Hence why I'm showing it right now, because that's really funny.
Plus basketball equals run, fart, home, poop, poop, poop. I hope I interpreted that right. It could have just been run home, but I was assuming if the cloud comes after.
No, that's totally it too.
It's totally crop dusting on the way home.
It's fantastic. Yep. Cool. So do you feel like more confident for the next stuff that you will be doing?
Oh, totally. Yeah. Now, I don't know, like, if I'll go any more like in depth. Like, I love party games. I love just the games you can play and playing 5 to 15, 30 minutes while talking with your friends. I don't know if I'll go any more serious than this. Who knows? But yeah, I definitely like feel a lot more prepared to do another game.
That's good. Travis confirmed it's totally crop dusting.
Muy bien.
Okay. Oh, this is great. What you should do for one game, totally solid idea here. Thank you, Travis, for the motivation for this, or the inspiration. Do little emoji stories, and then like people have to guess what it is. But it's always like poop related. Like, what were they doing that they had to run home to poop? Or what did they eat?
Do that, yeah.
Yeah, right. It's still like a party game. Yes, still could be a party game. There you go. It's right up your poop alley.
I love it.
Smart move. I like it.
Smart move.
Yeah. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. Thank you so very much for sending this to me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hopefully you liked my video on it.
Oh, I loved your video. It was awesome.
I couldn't stop laughing the entire time. So you still have 4 days to go. My friends, if you could go over, show him some love on Kickstarter. The link is in the comments. Maybe back his game so you can get your own copy of PooPocalypse. And do you have anything you want to plug before I let you go?
No, just follow your bowels. If it speaks to you, would love to have you join the bowel movement. If it doesn't speak to you, if there's somebody like on your Christmas list that you just like hate, get them this game. If you're not a poop lover, it works for both friends and enemies, so
right.
Either way.
Yeah. It's awesome. Well, thank you so very much for hanging out with me. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye, Facebook and YouTube.
Thanks, everybody.